friends are the family we choose, which by implication means our family is the family we don't choose. If you're wondering why I'm stating something that obvious, wait until you meet my father.
I am a reaper. Nope, I'm not a man from the village come about the hedge. Now, you might have the image of the Grim Reaper, some hellish agent of death and destruction in your head, and that I'm pretty handy with a scythe. But to Jonas Fish, the German designer behind this game, it means that I'm supporting him to make his vision of a point-and-click adventure game become reality. Reapers, you see, are what Jonas calls his supporters in his updates on the development of his Kickstarter. Jonas Fish is developing a game called Prim, about the Daughter of Death, and you can download this demo free from Steam and itch right now. Prim is the name of the main protagonist, a young girl who needs your help to escape the underworld. You play with her, directing her actions and investigations. In turn, she will give up clues in the manner that she observes and describes objects. It's standard point-and-click adventure game stuff. It's done really, really well though. Top drawer. Think Monkey Island set in the Nightmare Before Christmas. And about 1 minute after I thought this, Jonas himself described it as just that in one of his Kickstarter videos I was watching. He's clearly achieved what he intended, but what do these comparisons actually mean? Well, the end result is something spooky, cute, and comedic, backed by an ace story. Prim ticks all these boxes. The story opens with an explanation that Prim is Death's daughter. Well, he's called Thanatos, which is the name of the ancient Greek angel of death, but he looks pretty much like the Grim Reaper-styled Skellybones figure of death that we're all familiar with. Prim dreams of a young boy in the real world, the land of the living, and has an overwhelming urge to go and see him.
I have the strong feeling that I have to come and help him. However, Father would never, ever allow me to travel to the land of the living. Because
Thanatos, her father, naturally, or should that be unnaturally, won't let her, warning of serious dangers if she does. This disagreement must be entrenched because the game opens after a little narrative explanation with Prim locked in her bedroom by Deathly Daddy and she wants to get out. You are going to help her. It is this portion of the game you play in the free demo, and I urge you to play it. Everything about this screams good. The mechanics are fluid. There is none of the common frustrations you get with point-and-click adventures here. You have no trouble, for example, directing Prim to climb ladders, stand on chairs, combine tools, look at small things in the far corner of a wall. The hit detection is clearly very well made. There's also some nice developments on show that Jonas realises bothers people about these sorts of games. For example, he's made the game a single button interface with everything. You want to combine items? Left mouse. You want to use an item? Left mouse. Want to open things? Left mouse. The only thing that isn't is opening the inventory, and for that, you just flip the scroll wheel on your mouse. And then, yep, you guessed it, everything inside, left mouse. It's so simple and intuitive that you almost don't notice it, and it makes the whole experience so clean and fluid, which is an absolute necessity if you're going to make a successful point-and-click adventure game. On top of that, you have beautiful black and white hand-painted images for the scenes that add to the setting of this cutesy house in hell. It's very Addams Family in vibe, and Prim is a little like Wednesday Addams, only less violently serious. Prim is actually a very likeable character, superbly voiced by Maria Pendolino.
I gave up using blankets to play ghosts years ago.
In fact, everything about this game is slick, clean, and works perfectly. There are no glitches in the demo, nothing is missing. There's even a whopping spooky score laid over all of it. On top of this clarity of form, it is laced with nice touches and a ton of humour. At one point, a disco ball drops from the ceiling and Death takes a cheesy dance. It's delightful and unexpected. Jonas Fish clearly knows his stuff. He's made smaller adventure games in the past and obviously honed his craft. His pitch videos at Kickstarter are full of vim and charisma, demonstrating a turn of phrase and explanation. You should not be surprised given that his day job is a secondary school teacher of English in Germany. You can see his bright, playful intellect in the use of the word reapers for his fans. It's playful in that it wields a dual meaning. Not only does it reflect the game's subject, but it is also addressing those who funded him and will, in the near future, reap the rewards of backing him. The Kickstarter reached its base goal in just 22 hours and is well on the way to breaking all of its stretch goals. This is a good thing, because it means we can expect an 8-hour game of many more levels and puzzles to follow this demo. And that's terrific, because I really want to know what's at the top of those stairs through those doors. And to see what I mean, you're going to have to go and play the demo. If you do one thing today, it should be to head on over and download this. The demo will give you about 40 minutes of play and shows you exactly how the game is going to be. After that, I predict you will immediately slap it on your wish list and sign up for his newsletter to guarantee you early access 2 weeks ahead of anyone else. How do I know you'll do this? It's because I'm not normally a fan of games like this, and it was the first thing I did upon completing the demo. The game is scheduled for release in 2022, and that is a highly ambitious timeline. But when you play the demo, you can see all the mechanics are in place, and Jonas seems so calm and organised that I believe him. Maybe also his wry grin to you on his videos reveal that he has done a deal with the devil to ensure he reaps the rewards that are surely heading the way of Prim.